What's going on, guys? My name is Jared and I'm from Panama City, Florida. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be my first video, but today I want to go over some baits with you guys that I'm going to use tomorrow whenever I go kayak fishing. Like I said, I live in Panama City, Florida. I do a lot of kayak fishing here in the ocean, in the bay. I go after trout, redfish, anything that bites. But today I just want to go over some baits with you guys. Maybe how I rig them up and some tips and things that I might use out on the water tomorrow. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to go over is one of the things I ordered from Tackle Warehouse, and that will be the Berkley Power Bait Ripple Shad. I got it in holographic gold and black back. They're a little bit smaller than I thought they were going to be, but they should still pull in some decent trout and hopefully a redfish or two. I'll pull it out so you guys can see it up close. Up close you can see the ribs should do pretty good. I watched some reviews on this bait, and let's see if I can get a good focus from the camera. There we go. You can see the ribs. This bait will wobble side to side, and the top of it will roll over along with the tail. The tail's a paddle tail. It's just regular swim bait. I'll probably throw this on like a 1/4 ounce or 1/8 ounce jig. And just swim it through the water, maybe bounce it off the bottom and see if I can maybe get a flounder or two to bite as well. I've done really well with the gold and black topwater baits around this area. But we've had a couple cold fronts, so I'm hoping that maybe this black and gold will do just as well, swimming under the water. So that's the first one, Berkley Power Bait Ripple Shad. And I got that on the Tackle Warehouse 25 Days of Christmas sale. The next thing I got from Tackle Warehouse was bigger than I thought it was going to be. I probably won't use these tomorrow, but they're the Berkley Power Bait Swim Shad. They're pre-rigged with a 5/8 ounce weight and hook inside. They're 5-inch swim baits. The color is silver mullet, which we have a lot of mullet around here. I'm not saying I wouldn't catch anything on these tomorrow, just the way the water has been. It's been pretty cold the last few days, so it'd be kind of hard to fish the shallow water with this big of a bait. If I did fish these anytime in the future, it'd probably be underneath the bridges for some of the big bull reds and see if they could pull in something. But here's an up-close view. Comes with a hook cover. Let's see if we can get it off. Maybe not. I got it almost off. I've heard good things about these hooks. It's fairly heavy, but I think it'll have a pretty slow sink rate in pretty deep water. And this tail is huge. It's going to put out a lot of vibrations when it goes through the water. And it looks just like a finger mullet. So I've caught some nice bull reds on finger mullet under the bridge, so I'm really excited to try this out. I've never caught a bull red on artificial, so we'll see how that works. But this is another one I got from the 25 Days of Christmas sale at Tackle Warehouse. I also found a code that gives me $5 off no matter what the price was. So if you order these, I think I bought these for $3 and some change, and the code is for $5 off. So that gave me $2 off my shipping, which was awesome. So that's the two things I got from Tackle Warehouse. The next I went to another store and got a few other things. So the first one's going to be Berkeley power bait swim baits. Again, since those ones were so big, I wanted to try a smaller one here in the shallow water where I'll be fishing tomorrow. These are the Pokey Swimming Shad, 3-inch, and they're in shad color. I'll pull them out. Get it closer here. These are more the size that I want to use in the bay tomorrow. These also have hook covers. See if I can get it off. Oh, almost. I'll have to use some knife and pull that off. It's got a really sharp, sticky hook. Not too heavy. Let's see if it says the weight. It doesn't say the weight on here, but as you can see, it's a lot smaller. You get a close up. There we go. Looks just like a shad. Kind of like a mullet might work. There's a lot of bait fish around here, so anything swimming in the water, I think the fish will hit. But you can see the difference in size. So I'll probably end up throwing these a lot more tomorrow. These ones will have to wait till I get to a bridge or some bigger structure to throw. Next is going to be the Z-Man 10 times tough scented shrimp Z in natural color with Procure Super Gel scent. I've heard really good things about Z-Man. I've never used it, but I've seen it at the store, so I figured I would get it. It's got a really strong scent. These baits are really stretchy. I like stretchy baits because the pinfish and the bait fish around here can bite at the tail, and instead of pulling it off, they might just stretch it out a little bit. It's got a open up center belly, so you can hide your hook and hide your weight up underneath there with like a swim bait hook, or you can pretty much hook this thing weedless, which is pretty cool when you're fishing the flats. Let's see if I can get a focus shot of this bait. It looks like a shrimp, and DOA is a really good bait, but I think this Z-Man, since it's so stretchy, it's going to have a lot more movement underwater behind a jig head or even behind a swim bait hook. So we'll give that a shot tomorrow. I think the scent's going to help out a lot. And those are 3 inches, by the way. And that came in a 5-pack. The last plastic or rubber bait, or soft bait I should say, is the Egret Baits Voodoo Shrimp. Sorry about the glare. There you go. Egret Baits Voodoo Shrimp. I got it in a chartreuse. We've had rain the last few days, so the water's a little bit dirty. I'll open these up. One thing about these is I've used these before in different colors. I've never used chartreuse. But these baits, you cannot put them with your other baits. They will melt because of the plastic that they're made with. Just the chemicals in them make them melt if they touch other plastics. These things are awesome because they have a nylon weave in the actual body of the bait. Like I said earlier, the bait fish love to bite the tails off your worms. You guys that bass fish, you know bluegill will bite the tail off your finesse worms all day. So down here we have the same thing, but our bluegill have teeth. They're called pinfish, and they'll bite the tails off of these all day. I've caught numerous trout on these, ladyfish, bait stealers practically, and they haven't tore these things up at all. They're really nice, really tough baits. They have really great movement underwater. They're weighted in the front. And just overall a good looking bait. Really sharp hook. I've seen complaints about the hook straightening out. I've never had that issue, but I've never also caught bull reds on artificial baits, so I wouldn't know about catching the big reds. So I'm excited to use these tomorrow. They're really good baits, and I heard really good things about their baits. They're called Mambo Mullet. They were huge this year. A lot of people were catching some really nice fish on them. So that's another one I'm going to try out tomorrow. Egret baits, Voodoo Shrimp. I also got a few jig heads to use for some of the smaller swim baits. I got the Mirror Lock jig heads. Really good hooks. I haven't had any issues working well in salt water. And then just some generic Arky jig heads. These ones are 1/8 ounce unpainted. Jig heads. And I forgot to tell you, the mirror lure jig heads are also an 1/8 ounce. I'm going to use some light tackle tomorrow. Just want to kind of explore some new water around my new house. So that's all the stuff I really am planning on using tomorrow. I don't have anything else really. So that's the bait I'm going to use tomorrow. I have mystery tackle box on the way for shipments in January. I'm excited for that, to try out some new baits down here. I've been kind of limited to live bait. I have a cast net. I usually go out and catch some bait with that and then throw out live bait. I always like the challenge of using artificial bait, and mystery tackle box is going to challenge me to that. I want to be one of the people that gets their slam done every month, but I want to do it in saltwater. I've seen bass fishing. I haven't seen very many saltwater tackle box slams, so I want to do that. My goal in the future is to have a nice GoPro or something here soon so I can take you guys fishing with me. I appreciate you watching the video, and I hope you guys learned something, and please subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll have some more videos on here soon.